kind of like what happened in 2015. I decided to end the season 1 of Mario 63 on July 26, 2015, because I was like, well, that's 2 years on YouTube, so I'm going to wrap up the series that started it all and then move on to something else. And then I got too sad because I wanted to play more of my favorite game. But yeah, the idea was, like, that's why I crammed so many episodes into, like, July 25th. So I guess I'm just doing the same thing 8 years and 1 day later. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to have Flood, so I might be able to replenish.
Whee!
Yeah.
Whee! Oh, no.
There's 3 versions of Flood, if you can tell. There's Hover Flood, which is the normal one from Mario Sunshine, then there's Turbo Flood, and then Rocket Flood. And they all have their individual uses. Although usually Hover Flood is the best. Gives you a head start when thwomps are coming after you, you know? And here it is.
Yes.
This might be where it gets hard. Oh, and I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I did it again. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. I messed up.
Big oof.
Oh, I thought I was gonna... You can't really
die?
Yeah, you can't really stop yourself when you're in that mode, so you kind of have to just constantly re-aim yourself.
I don't know, I feel like there should be an animation to kind of, like, get you back to normal.
I mean, yeah, I guess it does kind of, like, snap back. But oh well. There's not really anything like intermissions of sprites apart from the idle things like the Koopas there. Oh. Oh no.
What?
My least favorite mechanic. There's this
Bullet bill
level.
jumping?
Yes, there's this level in one of the worlds that I have I beat only once, and it was on camera. I guess twice now, 'cause I have to redo it for this, but yeah. It's one of the ones that I never beat as a kid, so I was like, oh, am I even going to be able to do this? And it turns out, yes, but it's very tricky.
I mean, to be fair, there's plenty of stuff as a kid. I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna beat this, and then like I come back to like as an adult, I'm like, oh, that's really easy, man. Kid me just didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, I could never actually work out like how any of the worlds on the Booze Mansion were supposed to work until playing it through the first time. And by the first time, I mean Season 1, not first time I played it, because that was pretty much when it came out. Everyone was playing this at my primary school. I think I introduced it to some people, and then just it took off from there.
That reminds me of like cool math games, like like in like elementary school and a bit of high school. Like people would play like cool math games, and like none of the games were based off math. Weirdly,
Oh.
like they had like Fireboy and Lava Girl.
Oh, Fireboy and
then...
Water Girl. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's great.
That was a favorite of mine too.
Why did I say Lava Girl, Water Girl?
It's because you're probably thinking of Shark Boy and Lava Girl or something.
Yeah, well, listen. Yeah, like, oof, man. That was a really fun game.
Yeah. Oh, okay, run. I can't, I stopped to scratch my head.
Don't scratch your head, Jacob. You'll die.
It's no time for...
That will be your ultimate undoing. Scratching your head.
Mm-hmm. You know what they say, itches make you end up in stitches. I've been watching a lot of Drumsy lately. I want to live, though I don't think I will. Oh look, there's another bullet bill. Anyway.
You sound like a news reporter when you say it like that.
Yeah, that's how Jumsy does his narrations. And usually there's some sort of rhyme involved as well.
I don't got the time, but I might want to start rhyming.
It's something like that, yes.
You know? I don't know how to rhyme.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start crying.
Oh, okay, I can... Nah, you know what, whatever. I'll just leave it. I've got 13 lives, nothing goes wrong with the number 13, does it?
Nah, I heard that's a lucky number, actually.
To be fair, it was my age when I started this channel 10 years ago.
Dang.
Yeah, hard to believe I've been a YouTuber for almost half my life now. Not quite, but nearly.
Back in my day, YouTube was different.
It was, yeah. Back in my day, no one cared that my audience cared that my series dragged out and everything was laggy and my sound was terrible. Mostly because I didn't have an audience.
Wow.
Yeah. It's weird, the first My City 3 video got like 100 or so views, but... Oh, 200 views. It was my most popular video until a random Pixelmon video. And then after that was The Truth About Travis. But the reason it got it got that many views was because I posted it while I was visiting some friends, and those friends just like refreshed the page constantly.
Lol.
Because they were so excited. I was like, oh yeah, let's do that.
I'm so excited.
They didn't subscribe at that point, but
What? Fake friends, though. I swear.
they did later.
Are they really friends if they don't immediately subscribe to you? I don't think so.
I remember one of my friends left a comment saying, "Oh yeah, you've got your first subscriber now because it's me," and then they deleted their channel, so my first subscriber ever no longer actually has a channel.
Okay, so there's a flashback in the next episode of Fallen Angels, right?
Yeah.
And this one character, I made a flashback for with them. It's such a good design. Well, both of the characters in the flashback. Actually, I had to redesign it for the flashback. It's so good, but like, it's only like a 30-second scene.
Why'd the quality?
Like, I worked on these designs are cool, but it's like, God, we're never gonna see these flashback designs again. Because it's not like we go back. We constantly flashback to these designs.
Yeah. For some reason, the quality ended up just spiking during there. It's probably going to go back down now, because now... it's time for Bowser.
He's in his heart.
Mario, you think you can actually stop my master plan? The meteor is almost ready to launch.
Well, this is nothing. This is nothing compared. Well, this is different compared to how he was defeated in 64, man.
It is, yes. There's a reason for that, but I'm not going to ruin it. Oh, I forgot. You actually do get to use Flood against him this once, though.
Wow.
I was so used to not using it that I forgot you. I just didn't do it for the fireballs. Oh, now he's stealing Kamek's powers. Oh yeah, Bowser actually like abandoned Kamek before. Oh no, Kamek abandoned Bowser.
How'd he steal his powers, though?
I don't know, just siphon them, I guess. Siphony from...
do that? What? Who's Bowser? Is Bowser now like Vilgax?
Nah, Bowser's like Siphony from Super Pops.
Oh.
Oh, I triple jumped in the wrong moment. It ruins the momentum. Ah. Supposed to have like blue fireballs and purple fireballs that have different properties as well. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I forgot. There's a glitch in this that like makes it so that some of the textures seem to be are missing.
So
Like
the
if
fireballs aren't displaying the right texture.
the right colors. I think so, because like these ones here, they don't normally look like that. There was an error or something that kept on popping up. So, which reminds me, I hope I can save this soon because otherwise, I'm gonna have to start all over.
What? What do you mean?
Yep.
Is your recording gonna go down?
Well, I mean, the recording won't go down. No, I mean like the actual game. Because you might have noticed this. Might have noticed there's no like real saving point at this stage in this Bowser stage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because oh, hang on, he's got about to breathe fire, which means he's gonna come down. Oh my goodness, not again. Okay, fine, it worked. Oh, they just see they're not bouncing because they're a different color. I think those might be the actual orange ones.
Take him down.
I have to wait until he closes his mouth and then does that. Come on. Ow. Stop throwing fireballs. Come on, breathe fire on me already. I sound like I'm part of that church. Breathe fire on me, Bowser.
Yeah, the Great Church of Bowser. God.
Yeah. I feel like Finn the Human would show up for that.
Probably.
I heard it. I heard the breath. He's coming. Boom.
You just need one hit, and then he's like taken down from this phase.
Well, I did 2 more before. Ha! That robot was just a diversion. That's why it was different. It's too late, Mario. The meteor is fully charged and ready to launch. Soon it will crash into Peach's castle. Peaches. A sling star has appeared. You can use this warp pipe to return to the castle. And now, it lets me save. Okay, so... Oh god. So, yeah, normally I go back to the castle and it takes you back to the other layer, but to be honest, we're just gonna basically carry on, although I guess I can... Yeah. I might end this particular chunk, because I said I was gonna do one consistent video and then split it up, but I can end the video, at least the recording part here, and then see how it's going, and maybe see if I can tune this up a little bit more. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, and we're back. So it occurred to me actually that I should tell the story of how I managed to get so much space on my computer again. Because from rendering the Mutant Girl, having to that's like at least 11 times or something, I ended up with like almost nothing there. As well as doing the MCC Championship, which also took up even more space. So, considering that, I actually, it was... God, how to say... How shall one say, director? No, so, yeah, I basically just had nothing left, and I had to resort to asking my dad for another expansion drive, which I swore I wasn't going to do anymore because one drive wasn't helping. Then it turns out, when I tried to download Macromedia Flash Player, I might have gone to the wrong place, because sometimes they give you, like, this, from their own site, their own product as well as the game itself. And this time it was like a PC repair kit, which, usually those are like a scam or something. Except for some reason, this one actually worked. And it, but it worked differently to the one that I normally have, where it actually looked up all files on the entire computer by size, which means that I found out that Audacity keeps a bunch of data programs that I just straight up just didn't need anymore, and they were taking up a lot more space than the actual audio files or the projects themselves, or even the data folders. So I just moved those over, and then in one fell swoop I gained 25 gigabytes of storage.
Wow.
Yeah. So for once the deceptive tactics of download websites have actually played into my favor, and all because of Mario 63. So I might keep that on my computer, actually, as long as it doesn't, like, you know, give me malware or something. Or is malware. I might look up some, like, reviews or something, just to see what comes up. But yeah, rendering the music go for some reason this time, Vegas just kept on crashing. Because I try, because of Quasi's advice, to make sure that it's like the best visual quality I possibly can, which in my case actually happens to be, you know, 4K 60 FPS. So I try to do that, but of course because the episode is 22 minutes long, it never actually completed. So I just had a bunch of different failed versions of the same thing. And the more that I like whittled down and tried to export fewer layers and assets and everything, the more of those versions I had and the less storage I obtained, until I eventually picked up DaVinci Resolve, because I was like, okay, what can I do? All the techniques for some stuff I'm looking for MCC applications, including like auto captioning, came from the features of like DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro, but never Vegas. And while doing that, I was like, okay, I'll download DaVinci Resolve and test the music go with it. Not only did it take less time, but it actually rendered completely on the second try. Come on. Come on. Aww. Oh no, I'm falling. Oh, well, there goes one of my 17 lives.
I believe in you.
I might have overestimated. I've played this through when it was running like way better than this, and for some reason this just works exceptionally more than the other one. Or maybe it's because, I guess with more lag I have more reaction time or something, I don't know. This game does have a lot of rhythm to it. Which, you know, my kind of game, of course. I guess that's one of the things with Flash games, is that, you know, everything is on a repeat pattern, so I guess once you figure out that pattern, you're good to go. Haha, star coin. It was bugging me that I didn't have 40. Ah, no. Oh, come on! And nope. I think a meteor crashed into me as I died.
Bye.